All right, my friends. nellysellsall has Ben Baller. Sorry, too many B's. 630 to 1100. Wow, that's a nice hit. I mean, if it was live, I'm sure it'd be even higher. But nice card. Nice to get a. I don't know. So, all right, I'll let you guys in on the secret. It's not really a secret, but I have been in talks with Topps about supplying me cases, and they said they would, and they've ghosted me ever since. So, and I'm not just emailing like customer support. I don't want to say who I'm emailing, but it's the head. All right, it's it's like it's not Michael Rubin, but it's in that conversation. And this is somebody I've known for years, and I've never asked them. Even as a matter of fact, they offered like 8 years ago, and I was like, listen, I've got a really good thing going on with Blowout, and I don't I don't go back on my word. And they're like, cool. So they were at the convention, and they made a statement at the Topps Q&A. And so I grabbed on that, and I emailed again, and I'm like, hey, I never got a response, and I'd really like to keep doing cases, but I can't do it unless you guys give them to me. And he was like, hey, wow, totally missed your first email. I got you. We'll give you cases, right? So that's what we all January, February, and I'm gonna hook you up with the guys that are in charge of breakers, getting product to breakers. I'm like, great, thanks, and then ghosted ever since. So I sent another. I went completely out of my comfort zone. This is not what I like to do, Pete Alonso. I sent another email, and I was like, hey, I'm not the guy that bothers you. I can take a hint, but if you really don't want, if you're ghosting me on purpose, just say, hey, we're not going to give you cases. Go, kick rocks. And I got ghosted. No response. And this isn't somebody that, doesn't read their email. You know what I mean? Like, you could email me. I won't see it for a year. But this is somebody that's constantly replying to emails, constantly, all day long. So the only thing I can conclude is they're ignoring me. Like, they talked to me once on Twitter, and once in email. And after that, they've just nothing. And even Blowout, the owner of Blowout, replied and said, hey, can we really get him cases, because I don't have the cases to give him anymore. Nothing. CJ Abrams, extended base. So that's what I'm dealing with. That's where I'm at. I'm at this blown off, no answer, nothing. And I haven't been I haven't been Cody Bellinger. I haven't been rude. Nothing. Nothing but professionalism. And it's not somebody where I'm like, hey, Mr. So and so. This is somebody I've known for since what, 14, 9 years. You know what I mean? So I don't know what else to do. Like, I don't email every day. I email about once a week. And it's the same chain that they did reply in twice. They replied twice to the email and once to Twitter. And I'm not the kind, I don't keep emailing people, but Blowout was like, hey, send them another email, just be like, hey, maybe you missed this Zach Short, and nothing. So at this point, I just think they're just blowing me off. I don't know. Another Mookie Betts. I mean, I know they're blowing me off. I just don't know why. No, I don't have any Magic Johnson connections, unfortunately. Ozzy Albies. And I do know other breakers that can email him and get a response within a couple hours. So, it's not, I don't know. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to open 100 cases of hobby. And the problem is with draft, I'm not saying we lost money with draft, but we didn't make money with draft. And it takes a month to do those big breaks, 3 weeks anyway. And you can't break even for 3 weeks and keep the lights on. You know what I mean? So I really need prices direct from Tops. If I'm buying from Blowout, if Blowout can get me the cases, excuse me, I'm in trouble, Nelly sells all. Franny, Jacob deGrom, Pete Alonso, Mookie Betts, Spencer Torkelson, Cody Bellinger to 15. Look at that Julio. And a CJ Abrams extended base. Those are great hits. Zach Short, Mookie, O'Neal Cruz, and Ozzie Albies. Nelly sells all. This is a nice box. Nice box.